7 points per game and a really good shooting team. And Francis Wakori with a big block of Traore there in the low post.
Real key tonight. France got to stay out of foul trouble. 4 out of the last 5 games, he's had a lot of foul trouble.
He drives, he missed it, and shooting on the spot is Aniwa Tate Jones for the second chance opportunity.
Oh, look, France has got hit pretty hard going to the bucket there. No call. Maybe they're going to let these guys play a little bit tonight.
They also have 2 of the top 3 leading scorers as well individually in the conference on the floor. Tate Jones drives in against Mitchell, out to Brooks, who drives 4 to go and count it. Oh, he just beats the shot clock and gets fouled underneath.
As well as he shoots, he has struggled to the free throw line this year.
Yeah.
Only shooting 67%.
Here's Pope, and Pope hits a 3. And that shot missed from the outside. Anderson, if he gets hot, that'll be trouble for the Tripes.
Yeah, good block out by Tate Jones, then trying to go coast to coast.
Aniwa Tate Jones will get fouled on the drive, and he'll have a couple of free throws coming here.
Tate Jones, really the Swiss Army knife of this team. I mean, you take Tate Jones, you take Hayden Gray. Those 2 guys, man, they do a lot of dirty work. I mean, those guys are impressive. And Tate Jones, at the end of the night, he's a stat sheet stuffer. I mean, he does things that don't show up on a stat sheet, but every night he's getting his points, getting his rebounds, getting his assists, and playing great hard-nosed defense.
He stuffed the stats last time out at Hawaii, and the Tritons only had 1 game all last week, so they've had a full week off to prepare here for the Gauchos. But Tate Jones had 24 points with 6 rebounds at Hawaii, and he got to the free throw line, Coach, 17 times on the islands a week ago tonight.
He would have liked to have made more than 12 of those 17.
That's true. Makes 1 of 2 there.
Francis wants to get that ball in the low post. I'm telling you right now, he's feeling it right now.
Driving in, Tate Jones around Pellich, and he scores on the drive. That's a good take there for the New Zealander.
Hey, the bottom line right now, the UCSD Tritons are just going one-on-one and beating the Gauchos big time one-on-one on defense.
And Joe Pasternak needs to spend a timeout here, or his team was in jeopardy of turning the basketball over for a 4th time already in the first half. The offensive rebound.
A couple of good offensive rebounds.
DeGraff has been out working as we've got a whistle and a foul. After games, he's the one guy that comes out on the floor to work on that 3-point shot.
Gain confidence from the coaching staff.
A chance here and a transition bucket. Wow, you had a block on one end by Santa Barbara, then a steal by the Tritons, leading to an easy 2 on the other end.
Well, that's just a bad job by the Gauchos getting someone back. You got to rotate on offense. That should never happen.
Anderson just to catch and shoot 3, and that one's an air ball. Man, that's the leading 3-point shooter in the Big West Conference at 43. Turned it over a moment ago, so they have 1. But Gauchos in a giving mood here. Gray ahead to Tate Jones, 23-16 Tritons. 5 to shoot. Fontenette almost lost it. He needs some help. Here's Pierre-Louis, 1 to go. Fires off the 3, missed it. Rebounded by Tate Jones.
Great defensive effort that time by the Tritons. All over the court, scrambling.
If you can believe it, Gauchos are shooting 47%. Count it! Aniwa Tate Jones. Oh, the Tritons are playing lights out. They've reestablished their biggest lead of the game by a dozen over Santa Barbara, the team picked to repeat as regular season champs in the Big West Conference this year.
Go deep into this year and hang in there with Irvine and the top teams. They've got to have contribution. It can't just be the same 5 guys night in and night out. You got to have that bench depth, and right now they're getting great contributions.
Foul was on Stolzberg before the break. Tate Jones completes the 3-point play, and the Tritons have their biggest lead of the night. 7%. They're the 3rd best shooting team in the country coming in at 50.5%. Little zone here to try and slow them up. Stolzberg, who had a big game last time at the Thunderdome against the Tritons, with the pass out. Fontenette the second, the miss, and a whistle here. UC Santa Barbara coming on that shot clock violation. And another big league hang with him on 3 for Cole Anderson. 7 shots jacked up by UC San Diego.
Well, we'll see who can close out the final couple of minutes of this first half. take the momentum into the clubhouse.
Heads are starting to hang here on missed jumpers from the outside by Santa Barbara. That's not the kind of body language you want to see in a Joe Pasternak. That's going to be team foul number 8 here. Second on Matija Belic, the sophomore from Serbia. So we got free throws on the other end. There you look at Joe.
Done a good job. 7th year, done a great job. I mentioned earlier, 2 out of the last 3 years, gotten his team into the NCAA. You mentioned Belic. Belgrade, Serbia.
You got family there, right?
Yeah, Grandma and Grandpa, they came through Ellis Island, the United States, back in the 40s.
You think any of your extended family's watching tonight on Belgrade ESPN++?
They may be. You never know. You never know.
You know, the Gauchos, they got behind the 8 ball to start the year, lost 3 consecutive Big West games to really dig themselves a hole, then got on a bit of a roll. Again, they are missing 3 starters from last year. They were picked to win the conference. Last year they won both the regular season and the conference tournament with the likes of Miles Norris and Andre Kelly and Ajar by the Tritons. That'll count if it goes. It comes up short. What a first half for UC San Diego. A 19-point advantage. The game with Tate Jones, who's having another big night, leading all scores with 12 points in the first half here. He faced UC San Diego in its lone game of the week, an overtime setback at Hawaii. Scored a game-high 24 points. Also had 3 assists and a pair of steals, committing just 1 turnover during 41 minutes of play for the New Zealander. So congratulations to our athletes of the week. Jones already has a double-double. That's his second of the season. He's got 12 points, 10 rebounds, and Francis Wakoria is 2 points away from having 1,000 career points. Mitchell lets the left-handed 3 go, and it's last touch by the Tritons. 4 to shoot, 14 minutes to go. Crossover Fontenette the second. They made it a tough 2-take there, and they get the defensive rebound.
Well, they're playing great basketball right now.
And a bounce pass inside. Oh, Tate Jones, an assist. Wakoria let Bland fly by. And now he's got 1,000 career points right there.
Congratulations to Francis. He's a great kid. We talked to him before every game. He always comes over and says hi to us, Steve. And he's just a wonderful young man. I'm a big fan of his.
Another turnover for the Gauchos. And Wakoria has all 1,000 career points in a Triton uniform. And here's 99 and 1,000
Look at that.
here.
Beautiful bounce pass. Little pump fake.
Aniwa Tate Jones, his second double-double of the season, Coach.
Done it really at both ends of the court. He got 12 points right now, 11 rebounds, a couple of assists, and running the court, getting a beautiful pass on the turnover from Hayden Gray. And beautiful bounce pass to Francis Wakoria, who's having a big night as well. But Tate Jones, as usual, doing a little bit of everything. And I talked about it in the first half. At the end of the night, you look at his numbers, points, rebounds, assists. He's always getting his numbers. He just, and you know what? He doesn't force things. He lets the game come to him, and you never know if he's winning or losing by the poker face. I mean, he doesn't let things bother him. If anything, he kind of laughs it off.
His first double-double of the season was in his debut as a Triton. Had 14 and 10 with 9 assists. Almost had a triple-double in the home victory over Denver to open the season.
Boy, that was a great game, wasn't
it?
For an opener, both teams played so well.
Sets up uncontested 3 missed. And another rebound for Tate Jones, and a foul will be called. And they're going to wind up getting Belic. That's the third on Belic, who averages 4 points a game. Well, one of the stories in this one, all the steals, 9 steals for the Tritons. Points off of turnovers. The Gauchos have turned it over 12 times, leading to 19 points for the Tritons, who a moment ago were up 27. They have had leads of 24 at the Thunderdome over UC Santa Barbara. 27 here as they look to sweep the Gauchos for the first time ever. Jones is going to be fouled by Fontenette the second. As a matter of fact, this would be just the 3rd win ever over the Gauchos. The last and only win over the Gauchos in this building was in year 2 of the Division I transfer, 85-83 in overtime. There were no fans in the game, and Jake Kosakowski hit a 3 in the corner in an empty building to send the game to overtime, and the Tritons won.
That'd be hard to play
Oh, good cut there. Great pass, Brockhoff, and blocked by Tate Jones. Put that one on the resume.
He's doing everything tonight.
He is.
Between him and Wakoria, they've been incredible tonight.
You said a stat stuffer. That's what he's been doing. Yep. As far as threes are concerned, they're 2 of 16 from beyond the arc.
Nice little block with his left hand there by Tate Jones.
They have Santa Barbara listed for 7 blocks. Anderson missed another offensive rebound. All of a sudden, the Gauchos are starting to get offensive rebounds. Now they're last in the league in offensive rebounds. And they have 9 now in this game. This is the official under 3 breaks, so we must stop. 20-point advantage for UC San Diego, trying to sweep the Gauchos in the season series for the first time ever. And the Tritons will just hold now with the shot clock off. A 10th conference win for UC San Diego. They now leapfrog Davis for second place, a game behind first place Irvine with 7 to go.